Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Another sunny morning. I don't know if it's going to stay sunny. Let's find out. Hey Google, what is the weather forecast for Winnipeg this afternoon?
The forecast this afternoon in Winnipeg is 18 degrees and sunny. It's currently 14 degrees and sunny.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah. So the plan for today is I want to go to a different McDonald's. Here we go again, right? What's that got to do with this? Yeah, I'm going to go to a McDonald's that my wife and I used to frequent after we moved over onto this side of the river. And it is still the original one. They haven't changed it. Everything should be the same on the inside. At least that's the plan. We'll see how things go here today. But let's do a little bit of modeling here. We got to try and get this thing back together. Probably about half an hour ago, I did take my heat gun and I did try to straighten this. See if I can hold it so that you can see. It's a little straighter than it was before. We got to get these three pieces together. Should I maybe be painting them first before? I think we had this conversation before. It's a difficult little module to get all together. Or maybe what I should do is just forget the fact that this has already been painted, glue it on, and just paint over it again. I don't know. I think though that I would probably have a better results if I painted each piece separately. Now there is some other parts that have to go on to, oh no, they don't go onto this part here. Yeah, this part here just has some photo etch stuff that goes on it here. Sort of a little ladder and this thingy here. Yeah, well we'll get to that. Maybe that's what we should do. We should get the photo etch stuff today and get it bent into shape. There's at least, I'm seeing it looks like at least four ladders, and some of which are a little bit complicated. Yeah, let's just see what we can do here. Boy, one of them looks extremely fragile. Oh my! This one right here, the photo etch F10. It looks like something that's going to be difficult to bend and not get it out of shape. Maybe when it's fastened onto the wherever it's supposed to go, it will give it strength. The walkers. Probably about an hour ago, I guess. I saw the walkers, and they had friends with them. So there was 4 people that all came up to the Merv's flower bed and turned around. I'm pretty sure the 2 of them were Dawn and Bridget. Just by the way they walked, it looked like Dawn put his foot on the curb of the flower bed and turned. You know, the usual thing. You can usually tell by the way people walk if it's somebody different. If you see somebody at a distance, that is, and you can't see their face. Oh my. Let's get our photo etch over here and try and get these parts, and then we'll worry about this later. Okay, unless I missed something here, it looks like all these pieces that we need are on the F sprue or the E sprue. So yeah. And some of them are the same. It's not quite as many as it looks like here. For instance, this piece here is the same as this piece here. It just shows here how it's supposed to be bent. Okay, this piece, this square that I'm circling right now, I didn't realize that was a solid piece of a platform. I thought there was two little stringy things going out like this. And then this whole thing was going to be supported just by these 2 little arms. But this I believe is a platform. Let's see if we can find it here. It is the F10. It's sort of the first one we come to anyway. It's okay. Here's the F sprue over here. So yeah, unless I'm mistaken. F10. No, here it is right here. Okay, so we will. Let's get this one first. We'll put the macro lens on. It's still gonna have to be careful though. Oh my. Oh, one thing I realized I forgot to do. Max just came back from Timmy's with his coffee, and I noticed in Facebook today that, and he mentioned it yesterday as well, it's his birthday today, so everybody remember to sing happy birthday to him. Okay, two things here. Missy the dog just went out for her walk, but she wasn't with Max, she was with Lorraine. So we are undoubtedly not going to be having our traditional Missy the dog segment. The other thing is there are two of these number 10s, but I was checking the manual and it doesn't say make two, but I'm thinking maybe what I should do is just page ahead a little bit and see if maybe we're supposed to make another one for the other side of the ship. Because I found from experience that it's a lot easier to make two of the same thing at the same time. Usually the mistakes you make on the first one, you don't have a chance to forget them if you do the second one right away. So I'm just going to take out a minute here and peruse through the manual and just check this out. Yes, on the next page, step 15, it wants us to make another one of these F10s. Okay. Now, try and swing this around without twisting everything out of shape here. Pretty sure I got that. Now this piece that I'm removing right now, it's only supported by this little tiny connection right there. It has to be swung around very gently, and then this railing has to be soldered onto this platform. Okay, I'm gonna have to swing this around here. No. Okay, now do I have all the connections? I think I do. Now you can see this one here is extremely delicate. Just try not to bend it here. Maybe if I come in underneath at a bit of an angle like this. This one is not coming. I guess this is where leaving one sheet of the sticky side on is not a good idea, because this would normally just sort of fall off. I think I'm getting it though. Oh, you know what? I think I missed a connection. I think I missed this one right here. There we go. That was the problem. Okay. I think I'll do the other one off camera. On the other hand, maybe I'll do it on camera and see if I can get it right this time. And I haven't checked my footage, but I got a feeling that I may have accidentally moved everything out of its field of view, and you may not have been seeing exactly what I was trying to do. All you did was hear me talking. Okay, now this is the part the one that I missed before. Okay, we got it this time. This is what I was talking about. If you're doing the two of the same, you usually have better luck with the second one. I'll just get this turned around here now, so I can get my angle just right. And this little black dot that you see right in the middle, that's my reference point. Otherwise, who knows where this thing's going to end up. Okay, now this all should be loose properly. Yeah, I guess we'll just start from this end and do it. Try and get underneath there and peel it off. Okay, there, I got it. Now, can we bend these railings around and get them properly on that platform and solder them before they get broken completely off? I'm going to have to rig up some kind of a jig with the helping hands, I think. Yeah. Okay, now we need just a basic ladder here, E25. And have I lost it? Oh, there it is. Okay. No, I think there's something else on the E sheet that we need. I think it's 28, but I'm not. Let me check the manual. Yeah, we need 28. Now the reason I swing it around 90 degrees like that, or sometimes 180, is so that I can bring my cutter in at just the right angle for the way I like to hold it. Otherwise, if I'm holding it awkwardly, I have found from experience that I often don't cut very well. Whereas this way I can get the can't talk and work at the same time. Okay, this one here. Have I got it all? Yeah, I do. Okay, you notice on this one here, this little section right here looks like it has to be bent in. Oh yeah, I can see how that's going to go. Yeah, that's doable. Okay, now we need E5 here. Where is it? Here we go. And check my manual. E29. And one more here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maxim. Happy birthday to you. So you and I are the same age now.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah.
We are. I've got a hold of this hound dog here.
Now hold on, Missy. Hold on. I didn't see you coming, so we were not quite ready. We were not. Well, you got stuff in your eye, you poor dog.
Oh, it's smoke and allergy season too.
Oh.
She has allergies, so her eyes had been running. The smoke quality was 10 plus this morning. I've never seen it that high, even at the worst.
Yeah, we saw Lorraine taking Missy out, and so I thought, oh, okay, things are going to be different. And then I was just over there working on some photo etch, and I thought I heard you talking to Missy outside. And I thought, oh, we're gonna miss the beginning here.
Yeah, I think there's about 25 fires around Minnesota and some in northern Manitoba. So it's funny when she beat you to death with her tail.
That's right. She can't help it.
All it takes is a wind chill, a change, and it clears it out.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I took my my bike out of the box a little while ago. Sit down.
Yeah, you took it out early this morning.
And I didn't notice any smoke, but did you see the two guys working on the front street?
What were they doing?
I don't know.
Surveyors?
Yeah, I guess they're getting ready to resurface the street.
Maybe. I see surveyors. They were over on the corner of Donwood and Brett over there. But if they were doing the street, maybe that's what it is. You wouldn't think there'd be too much reason unless they're MTS people or hydro people.
Yeah, I think I noticed there's lines painted on the corner there by Donwood and Callum. They've got lines drawn on the street. Like
What color are the lines?
Orange, I believe they were. Mary and I went there a lot when she was first developing her Alzheimer's. So it's going to be a little bit of a...
You'll be able to be a coffee house critic pretty soon.
Yeah, it's going to be sort of another sort of nostalgic coffee stop. Bye, Missy.
She's giving me the eye. Yep.
Blind Missy. Oh, she sees the dog cookie.
Oh,
I had
she's
that ready
staring
because
at it.
I had that ready because I thought Lorraine was going to be coming.
Do you want to give it to her?
Sure, why not? Why not? See, look at that. She won't take it unless I hand it to her. You're so.
I got the mouse laser, and she saw it race across the floor. She put her nose to the floor and followed the path. He says, "There's no mouse here." And she looked at me, and she looked at the laser and said, "Who are you trying to kid? The dog is too smart."
Are you gonna? Oh, how's Penny the cat doing?
Same as yesterday. She ate about this much food yesterday, which would be enough to encourage Lorraine to give her some more time. Otherwise, tomorrow may be the day.
Yeah. Several viewers wished you a happy birthday and wished Penny the cat well.
Thank you. Thank you for both. End of life things. They're not easy, ever. Ever. So, that one is gone? Or what did you do with the one? Bye, Ron.
See you.
Thank you. You're like a submarine periscope. The eye in the sky.
Okay, enough foolishness here. Enough foolishness. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay. Now, just when I heard Missy coming, I think we were just in the process of getting our number 29 here lifted off the sticky sheet. I think we almost had it, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, well, we got it now. Okay, as near as I can tell, we have all the photo etch pieces needed for 14 and the extra one for 15. What do we got here? It is almost 14 minutes after 10. Here in Winnipeg, that's generally coffee time. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to McDonald's and have coffee. So if you want to see that, I guess you're gonna have to watch the ride episode later tonight. Okay, let's go do that. Okay, I'm back. And it took a little longer than usual to go to McDonald's and back, that is, because when I was leaving, I thought, I'm gonna ride a little bit more. So instead of turning to the right and coming straight home, I turned to the left and I headed out and wangled around and had to avoid some construction and stuff like that. But I had fun. So like I say, I was out a little bit longer than I thought. Otherwise, I'd have been back half an hour ago. But anyway, so for $2.99, I had their coffee muffin special, I guess it turns out. I originally was just going to have coffee, and then I thought, no, I'll have a muffin as well. And yeah, so $3.35 total. That includes tax. I guess there's tax on coffee. Maybe there's tax on muffins too, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that was kind of nice. You know what, I think they taxed me on the muffin too. I didn't think that muffins would have been taxable, but maybe it is. Maybe it's groceries that aren't taxable here in Manitoba. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. Can't change it. Let's get back to our photo etch. It seems to me that I was talking about using the helping hands here to hold that, this one right here, very carefully, so that we can get that railing bent around onto the platform. Yeah, I better put this back down before I break it. It is really delicate. Okay, let's get at it and have a little bit more fun here before I say that's all for today, folks. What is that cartoon? A beta, that's all, folks? Something like that. I used to be able to say it a lot better. Okay, you can see that the piece is not perfectly flat anymore, but I don't think I'm going to straighten that out, because it'll be just my luck that metal fatigue is going to set in. But here's my thinking on this part right now, and that is that maybe what I should do is bend this. Have I got this? Have I got the lines? Yeah, good. The lines are up, so that means that. Where's my bending plier? Okay. I know I could use Andy's bender here too, but I think that this is probably going to work. I just want to bend the railing up just a little bit at the right angle to the treads. By right angle, I mean proper angle, not right angle is 90 degrees. Okay. Now we'll do the other one. Shouldn't take a whole lot here to bend it, because I'm bending it at places where there is very little resistance, you might say. Okay, now here's my thinking. Maybe it would be a good idea to bend our treads right now. I don't know if I should start, which end I start at. Just bend them up at about 45 degrees. Now, I have to be careful when I release my tweezer that I don't release it all the way and it spreads. Just so that when you look at them from arm's length, you can see here that there is the illusion of that they are steps. Okay, now this platform, it's going to have to go the other way. There is the chance that I'm going to break it off when I do that. But let's just go part way down like that. And then we've got to get this like this. And I do believe it's supposed to twist around. You know, I should check the manual. I could be... No, I'm pretty sure that's right. Just hang on a second. Yeah, I was right. It's supposed to go like this. Oh, don't bend it back now. Every time you bend it back and forth, you risk... Okay, I suppose it might work better if I was to close this up a little bit. Maybe I could close it up like this. I'll probably use a holder downer to hold this in place. Oh, I'm bending it back up again. Okay, now this one's got to go. I suppose now that railing is going to be in the road. No, it won't. It doesn't go that far. Okay, I'm going to have to grab this somehow with a tweezer and get it mounted in the helping hands where I can get the soldering iron up, because obviously I can't solder while it's on the green cloth. We're getting there. I think it's going to be all right. Okay, this railing here that is closest to us is the one I'm going to do first. You'll notice that the tweezer's not in the center of the platform. The reason for that is I'm going to just leave it over there. And we'll do this one afterwards and then move the tweezer back. Just basically straightening it out here. Okay, so we're going to want to get a little bit of flux along the bottom there. Maybe I should use a holder downer very delicately just to hold this railing down onto the platform. I'm going to have to reposition here. Okay, that should work. Now I've got to rig up a holder downer here so that we can hold this down very, very delicately. Yeah, like it won't quite stay there by itself, will it? It almost does. It almost does. Maybe we could try it again here. Push it from this side. Use something here that I can grab onto a little harder. It doesn't quite want to stay there. I want that bottom rung to be right along the edge of the platform. Am I pushing it out of the field of view a little bit here? No, maybe not that much. Okay, I'm just going to push stop here while I try to rig something up. Okay, that should work. Okay, I've already put some flux on the platform there, but I'm noticing that this, oops, maybe trying to straighten this out here, this rail is shoved in a little bit too far. So just pull it out just a little bit. Okay, now I think that's all the way down. Maybe it's too far out now. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to leave that. I'm not going to try and improve on it.
Okay. How often haven't I said? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I get a coffee visitor, and today is Friday. Okay, yesterday I asked Max if it'd be alright if we dropped that for the summer, maybe restart it in the winter. I think probably a lot of you know the story behind that. When the COVID epidemic hit, here in Canada anyway, and probably other places in the world, we went into sort of isolation. You know, family members, of course, could be together, and here in Winnipeg, you could it would be immediate family plus one other person. So when the epidemic hit, Max said to me, "Do you have a one other person yet?" And I said, "No." He says, "Could I be your one other person?" So for almost a year, I guess, we met every day at 3:30 for coffee. And then after about a year and the COVID epidemic subsided a little bit and things relaxed, we dropped it to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now we've dropped it till maybe we'll start it in the fall. But we've been doing that for about, since the epidemic, which is what, 5 years ago now? Anyway, I'm going to call her quits. I do want to try and get out this afternoon. Again, it's a little bit on the cool side, so I don't think I'm going to be going too far too fast. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. All being well, we're going to see you here at the model table tomorrow.